Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have a matchup between Blue Dopey and Blue Nami in the OP09 meta. So we choose to go first. We're going to deploy our Perona. We're just going to move some cards around here. The pudding's pretty good if we can catch them above 5 cards because it adds more the excess cards from their hand to their deck. Just passing it back to them at this point. So in this matchup, we are the aggressor, and Nami is the defensive player, and they defend very well. Most of their defense tools are through their events. They do have some characters with counter, but they're mostly using events to give them their leader huge boosts for defensive purposes. So here we're going to deploy our Teach, using the ability to put a card on top of our deck and giving 2 Rested Dawn to our leader. We're going to go 7 into life, deploying the Boa from the top of our deck. Put these on top. We're just going to shift some cards around here, putting the pudding on top and giving that last Rested Dawn to our leader with Boa's effect. So they counter out. And they just get their Dawn and leave it open and pass back. So they have 5 cards in hand here. So they're going to put 3 onto the Perona. Just chip 5. So the White Snake is an event that I have to keep eye for it because it gives it a plus 1,000 for the turn. And even though I read it there, I completely immediately forgot. So I go 5 into 6 here. It's like, yeah, that didn't even matter. So that was a misplay on my part. I should have just put it on my leader and went 7. So just keep an eye out for White Snake. It gives it a plus 1,000 for the turn. So they're going to play out their Mr. 1, which can get them a event back, blue event back. So they get Desert Spotted back from their trash. They're going to go 5 into our Teach here. We have to give that to them. So we're going to deploy out our Sengoku Searcher, grabbing ourselves probably a Jinbei. We're going to deploy out the Jinbei and the Boa Hancock. These cards really aren't going to do us much good right here, so we're going to put them to the bottom, giving Dofi Arrested Dawn. And we're going to attach another one to Dofi, giving us a 7k swing into lead using card action. We're going to deploy the other Jinbei, getting rid of the Perona. But we're not going to use Jinbei's effect because we don't have anything in hand that we want to deploy. So 7 into 5 here. Opponent uses Desert Spot for an extra 2k boost. And Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom. So here we're going to chip 6 into 5. Add a counter out to 9. Passing it back to them, they deploy another Mr. 1, getting it back at Usopp's Rubber Band. Then they look like they're going to play Sanji's Pilaf. They're going to try to pressure 5 into our Jinbei. We're going to give them a 1k counter for this. Then we're going to draw our Dawn. We're at 9 Dawn. We're going to put 3 on our Jinbei, go 8. So they still used some counter, but then gave us a life. So they have 6 cards in hand. So we're going to go 3, attach 3 to Jinbei, go 8 again. They countered out. Go 2 onto our leader, making it a 7k swing into their 6. Card action, we will do that. Deploying another bow blocker, getting rid of the Sengoku. We just kind of we want the Weevil for the card draw. So we're going to go 8. They took it. They have 3 life left here. We're going to go 6 and a 6 with our leader, or with our blocker. We're going to attack Boa again, 6 and a 6. The blockers are irrelevant in this matchup, so they're just 6k swings. So they're going to deploy a blocker and a Mr. 1 to get back their Gum Gum event, Giant Gavel. So they're going to go 7 and a 5 here. That's a 2 and a 1. We're going to give them the 2 and a 1 here. Like I said, they already have 6 cards in hand. They have 6 cards in hand here, so we're going to go 8 and a 5. They counter out of that, returning their Mr. 1 to hand. So here we just deployed the pudding. It basically just only added 1 card back. And then we're going to go 8 into 5 again with our other Jinbei. Then we have a 6k with Boa. Another 6k with Boa. They still haven't used their blocker yet. So 5 and a 5, they take that. Then we're going to go 6 again with Boa. They took that life too. They still haven't used their blocker. 21 cards left in deck, 4 cards in hand. The opponent scoops it up, yep. So yeah, they had Zeph, Usopp, Nami, and a Lub Lub Beam. Yeah. So like I said, with Nami, you just want to keep applying constant pressure. There's no real reason to overcommit Dawn to your characters because their counters are insanely powerful. So if you swing 5, they're still gonna, if you swing 5 or 6, they're still gonna have to use like a 4k counter boost. So, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.